Howdy, y'all. We just fed our pigs at the farm, and now we're here filming a video.
Gonna take the pickup truck down the dirt road and milk the pig.
But before we do that, we are reacting to a hillbilly redneck movie because we're hillbilly rednecks. So we thought we should react to one.
Jacob Googled hillbilly movies and somehow you stumbled upon Staunton Hill?
It's a scary movie about people getting brutally murdered. I was thinking about watching this movie. I wasn't completely sure, but then I saw 1 out of 10 stars, possibly the worst movie I have ever seen, and I feel like that's what made me want to watch the movie.
What is this, Fred the movie?
Someone also said it's a waste of money. We're like maybe a minute into the movie and there's already all this creepy shit happening and I don't want to watch this.
I was excited to watch it because Jacob said, oh, it has horrible reviews. Everyone says it doesn't make sense. I was like, I'm so down. But then you turned it on and I almost thought about quitting because I was like, I don't want to be scared. Hey. Like all hillbilly horror movies, it starts out with some city kids in the car on the way to probably a J-Lo concert. The car breaks down in hillbilly land, and we all know they're all gonna get slaughtered one by one.
I was so excited at this point because even though I'm scared about the blood, I was a little bit excited to see how they were gonna portray all of this. I want to see it get
who's gonna survive? Are they gonna use props from Amazon? I was ready for the roller coaster ride.
So they get to this hillbilly farm.
It's hillbilly-ish. I feel like from all these movies we should just learn if you break down in farmland, do not talk to the farmers because they're all murderers.
Little one up front?
The hillbilly farmer couldn't fix their car, so they ended up getting into this other guy's car who was like, hey, come in my truck. And they were all just like, okay, bring us to the J-Lo concert. They were very trustworthy.
I was just assuming they got front of the row meet and greet passes, so they just needed to get there on time because J-Lo obviously has a schedule to fit. So they like, stranger danger out the window, who cares? I'm gonna go in this truck.
Yeah, they were willing to get in any vehicle to get to that J-Lo concert, honey.
Buckle up. I'm just kidding.
I got it.
Another thing that was also kind of sketchy is that, like, most of the people were in the back of the truck.
That's fun, though. Filled up like a hot tub.
I'm glad we got out of there before I went crazy on that jive. Take it, man. Did you hear him?
This looks so hardcore, like a green screen. I don't know if I'm just dumb or if it's actually real, but I just wanted to point that out.
I feel like I have to disagree. As another movie critic, I felt like it looked real.
Hey, have you seen Night of the Living Dead? And do you believe in zombies?
YouTubers, you know, like, they were just getting ready to vlog, upload it to YouTube. Maybe the title will be Hillbilly Experience Gone Wrong.
They never really visited the camera again, though.
I know.
They showed it, and then it was just done.
Shit, god damn it!
Unfortunately for the J-Lo meet and greet passes they all had, the car breaks down again, and they're stranded.
Thanks, babe.
So they just start walking in the middle of nowhere, but then they start walking into this scary farm, and you could tell it's a scary farm because they added all this creepy instrumental scary music.
Terrifying.
I felt like I was in the movie at this point, and I'm probably gonna have to go to counseling.
Hey, anybody home?
Now I'm just straight up confused because they get to this scary farmhouse and everything's run down. It's obviously scary, but they start banging on the doors. Hello? And the girl with this DIY crop top, and like, I want to know how she made it. First of all,
that was cool. It was ragged on the ends.
I know, she's like a style icon.
She probably has her own Etsy shop.
I was excited for her, but then she started banging on the doors and like knocking on the windows, and I was like, don't do this, please. I'm scared for you.
It's camping here tonight.
I just learned yesterday when we watched this movie that life works like this. I thought you had to ask people to sleep places, but I just learned that you can just break into shit. I didn't know that was legal, but it is, I guess.
If they're on vacation, if they're not home, it's now your house.
You know what? I'll catch you chumps in the morning. I am gonna grab stall for me.
Then they're just like, F it, we aren't gonna make it to this J-Lo concert, so they just spend the night at the farm.
I know, Mama. I saw it on TV.
Then it shows this lesbian couple watching TV, and I just assumed that they were in the farmhouse, and then it went to them eating dinner with their kid that they had.
Please look after us in our endeavors as you cast all your care upon him.
They're in the farm, they're probably planning on killing them. Something bad's gonna happen.
Yeah, Post Malone was their kid as well.
Did you guys know that Post Malone was an actor before he was a rapper?
He's
Fun
versatile.
fact.
He does it all. Triple threat.
Every 5 minutes or so in this movie, they would just pop up just randomly this scary ass clip of these people in a science lab. I can make fun of it as much as I want, but I was legit scared.
I know. I have to be honest. I didn't look at most of those. I would do this thing because I'm not having nightmares with Post Malone eating people. They're cutting people open. It's pretty much insinuating that they're cannibals.
Oh, they're gross. Sorry.
Not gross.
20 minutes in, I was about to turn it off, but nope. They showed a foot massage, so I decided I'm gonna keep watching this movie. They know how to keep you hooked.
Do I trust her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
This was in 2009, and I'm pretty sure people had phones in 2009.
Oh yeah, just get the BlackBerry Pearl and call the police.
I know, so I was kind of confused why they weren't doing that.
I'm pretty sure they don't show cell phones the whole time.
Yeah, so I guess this was in a time where these people didn't have phones.
Or maybe it takes place, like, even though it was filmed in 2009, it's like a movie from, like, the early 2000s.
Yeah. I actually found out this movie was set in 1960, so it makes sense. We're just dumbasses. I'm sorry about causing this confusion. I full on had the heebie-jeebies at this point, but then my scaredness kind of went down because the people in the movie weren't scared anymore. They just started having sex in the bound house.
That happened?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my innocent mind repressed for that.
I took some videos on my phone. I don't know if that's legal, but I did it. Watched it later that night. Classic shit.
But I'm gonna start it.
Then the classic stoner character goes underneath the barbed wire at the hillbilly farm, doesn't get hurt, but then a girl gets hurt from touching it, so I was kind of oh, is it electric?
Hey, come on. Stranger!
So the son finds out these teens are at the farm doing who knows what, so he punches them. There's another punch.
Real sorry about that. Now, pull now, buddy.
The mom comes out and she actually isn't even mad that they're on her land. She's like, yeah, come on down and eat. She's not like, you're trespassing. She's like, my home is your home.
That's what I was confused about, because if I found out someone was living in my bathroom, I'd be like, okay, maybe can you please leave?
Yeah, get
but
the F out.
She was down for it, which could be a warning sign. Duh, duh, duh.
Me, my son Buddy over there, and my mama Geraldine. This is our place.
Sorry guys, it turns out they actually weren't lesbians. It was a mom, her grandma, and the mom's son. So that's what's up.
They're still lesbians in my heart.
Is there any way that we can maybe get a ride from you to a service station nearby?
I'm sorry, dear, but that old truck ain't run in 10 years.
Then the 20-something-year-olds asked the mom about, can we drive home? And then she made up some bullshit excuses about how the power lines are down or something.
They don't have a car. I think she said they haven't drove a car in 30 years.
Yeah, so they're kind of forced to stay there, but they do get free breakfast.
Am I the only one who has kind of a bad feeling about this place?
And honestly, most of the squad is fine with it, but this one blonde girl is like, I'm kind of starting to get a little bit iffy.
We have to talk about that 5-second clip of Post Malone cooking the meat. That was disgusting.
Like, it probably tastes good with some seasoning, but food sickness?
This place freaks me out. I think we should get out of here.
At this point in the movie, all of the girls have mentioned that this place is kind of sketchy, but the guys are being chill about it.
They studied how genders work, and they are presenting their info that men
Aren't aware of some things. A lot of things.
and women are psychic.
Then again, it shows the creepy science lab stuff, but I noticed that on this little sheet, it showed a blonde girl. These blonde girls look the same, but I don't know if it's the blonde girl from the movie or just a different blonde girl.
I know, that was the most confusing thing is, yeah, during those creepy scenes they kept flashing to, it was a blonde girl, but like, is that the blonde girl that is in the squad? Or like, everyone knows all blonde girls look the same, so it was confusing.
Yeah. Randomly, it shows this clip of Post Malone holding a bra, and it looks like he's walking up, trying to pleasure himself. But then the blonde girl catches him.
Which in a comedy movie would be like, oh, what a awkward moment. How awkward. But since we're in a hillbilly horror movie, he decides to murder her.
And then it also shows this book that insinuates that they're selling her body on the black
Oh,
market.
didn't it say like keep tongue or something?
Yeah, it says like keep tongue, $500. This video is actually an ad for BeSafe.com. Don't hang out with people that do black market type shit.
The grossest part is like he doesn't just kill her and it's done. Like they show him ripping off her skin.
I know, this is just...
Like goo is like between the skin and the bone.
Yeah, this is just disgusting. It didn't look real, but it was still... You didn't want to look at it.
Did you throw up?
Kinda.
We're starting to think that we would never get off this farm.
You might not.
Then two other people in the group, I don't know any of their names, walk over to the old lady mom person, and then the old lady mom person shoots the guy's leg, and it looks like they just put like a milk jug under his leg and shot it.
The old woman also shoots the friend, I'm pretty sure, but it sounded like it wasn't a shooting sound effect, 'cause I think like in editing they put in the wrong sound effect.
Yeah, and then it also looked like they were too far apart.
Hospital's still got their wait list. Parents already gave me cash.
What you need? A foot.
Ooh, the stoner is getting exposed. The guy who gave them the truck in the beginning is actually a black market person too, because he tried buying a foot from the other farmer.
We think. Actually, do we have the storyline right? I'm pretty sure we do. They all just look like just typical people, so it's hard to even tell them all apart. I'm like, is he the bad guy, or is that the other white guy, or like the, you know what I mean?
Then it was also confusing because every now and then there would be random clips that I didn't get where they pieced together, but I just went along with it. I do kind of understand the random clips, but to be honest, I don't understand the random clips.
At this point, a part of the squad still doesn't know, like, bad stuff is going on. They've been separated. I don't know if they've been, like, just, like, chilling, playing rock, paper, scissors, or what they've been doing, playing MASH, maybe. But they find out bad stuff is happening because they see the Post Malone guy feed the farm animals a dead body. So they're like, wow, this probably isn't good to be here.
Also, the dead body did look like Amazon props. If I saw that in person, I would still be scared, because it's like, what are they trying to do? Now we're getting to the point where the rest of the movie is going to be straight up violence. So the stoner guy actually runs away.
I hope you find your friends. I like both of you. I hope you get to the rally so I'm out of here. I'm kidding me.
And then these two other people are like, we're going to stay here because we want to make peace and save everyone else.
I know, that's so nice of them, because I would have been out of there.
I know, I would have left that hillbilly farm.
Also, little do they know, there's not even a point of trying to save these people because they've already all been skinned.
Yeah.
And fed to the pigs.
So it wouldn't really help much.
So honestly, you should leave.
Pro tip, if you're ever in this scenario, because it does happen a lot, leave. Earlier in the movie, those two people got shot, so now they're in like the room where they actually get skinned.
You poor boy. You're suffering.
The mom and the grandma's trying to make the guy feel better, like, it's okay that your girlfriend died. So I'm pretty sure all of them are gonna die, so now we're gonna make up predictions for who's gonna stay alive. Yeah.
I think everyone's gonna die except for that old woman. So
Okay.
she's gonna end up killing Post Malone everyone. Like
I
the
think-
whole family.
I think everyone's gonna die except for the girl with the brown hair. The girl who isn't dead yet. The
Yeah, I
girl
get
who-
you.
Yeah, if you guys know what I'm talking
There's
about.
only one girl left.
Yeah. Then the old lady and the old lady's grandma find out that these two people are trying to get away and save everyone. The old lady tries to choke her, pull her hair, something messy like that.
Ripped the hair right from the scalp. Thankfully, the girl gets away though, but she gets to the gate, and instead of just like hopping over, she's like trying to open it. It's like, girl, you're wasting time.
I know, you need to open this and run away.
At this point, you deserve to die in this movie.
That's it, mama, go!
This part left me in awe because the grandma apparently has a magic stick.
What was that?
I don't even know, but when it touches people, they die.
Having a Harry Potter crossover moment.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think J.K. Rowling might have been in one of the titles.
The inspiration for that part. For
Yeah.
Sure. The girl who didn't even open the gate is now running down a road while the old ladies are driving after her, and it's like, maybe run off the road.
Yeah,
She's running just in a straight line. It's like, they can't go into the forest with that car, so maybe go into the forest, ma'am.
So I was pissed at this point. Lucas actually had to hold me back from
I know.
punching
We
the
almost
TV.
punched the TV because we're like, girl, you don't even deserve to survive at this point. You should have left while you could. I feel like she kind of like wants to die. Like, she knows she could run into the forest, but she kind of wants it to last longer.
I
She's like,
know.
although this is
Kind of
scary.
glamorous.
Yeah, she's like, this is kind of cool. Like, being stalked, you know?
Then this dumbass girl, I'm calling her a dumbass because that's what I have to say. This really nice girl makes it back to the farm, and she falls into this sharp object.
Yeah, it goes right through her, so I'm like, oh, she's dead now.
But somehow she's still alive.
Yeah, she just keeps on going. That's not gonna stop her. And stabbed through the heart won't stop this girl, so she keeps going. And she ends up actually killing one of the old ladies. She ends up killing both the old ladies, actually.
Yeah, both of them are killed, but it only shows one of them getting killed.
Yeah. Now it's just this girl and Post Malone, who actually is like, doesn't want to kill her because they kind of have a connection.
Yeah, it seems like Post Malone is trying to like maybe turn this into a relationship.
Yeah, he's like, I know this is awkward how we met, but is there a future between us maybe?
Yeah. Oh, this scary movie kind of turning romantic. I honestly, like, my heart is pounding.
Yes, Post Malone and the only surviving girl. Although it's a weird situation they're in, like, I do kind of have hope and I do ship them.
Totally picture them doing a family shoot.
I know, like, I'm just ready for the sequel of, like, them living happily ever after and her being like, we met in the weirdest way, but I love him. This is officially the cutest part of the movie. Post Malone and the only surviving girl are, like, running together, and it's just like, oh, like, I love happy endings. They're gonna live happily ever after. Then the stoner appears and Post Malone dies by hitting an electric fence.
We're back to the science lab clips, and a $2 Pouty City prop is shown.
Yeah, for some reason they flashed back to it.
Showed this foot in a ice bath thing, and
who is this blonde girl they keep showing?
I know, Britney Spears?
Britney
Spears, little Jamie Lynn Spears.
I know, I'm worried for her.
Everything's gonna be okay. Okay? It's gonna be okay.
The girl reaches the forced hillbillies
Yes.
farm, and it kind of just, and then
they do all these flashbacks and sort of like explain the whole thing. Like, I guess the stoner guy went to the hillbilly to buy something and he was giving money to one of the moms. And they show all these clips that kind of make it make sense. That montage was supposed to like solve everything for us, but I was still watching it just like...
The stoner, the forced hillbilly, and the
poor
girl was alive. And then it ends, and I think they were planning on making a sequel.
I know, because, like, what happens to this girl? Maybe they dye her hair blonde and she's the one who's been in the clips throughout the whole movie. I'm waiting for it. We should start a GoFundMe.
Oh, wait, shit, it wasn't Post Malone in the movie.
It was. That he's using a different name.
Sorry, guys, for misinterpolating this. It wasn't Post Malone, I guess.
It was.
That was hands down, even though it had such bad ratings, one of the best hillbilly movies that I saw. It just really brought me home because it just reminds me of my childhood.
One can only hope that on a way to a J-Lo concert, all of us can experience something as magical as this.
Sorry, J-Lo, for them not showing up. I apologize.
I probably was so mad. Like, 6 people were supposed to come to my meet and greet.
I know, and they didn't show up. If you do watch this movie, tell me what you think about it in the comments because I want to know your opinions. Do you have the same or different opinions? I'm curious, like Curious George. Okay, goodbye, Z's. I'm just gonna try not to think about dead bodies for the rest of the day.
Bye, bitch.
Bye.